Good day. Today I'm going to show you how to manifest love with a specific person, and I've got receipts. I was able to accomplish this goal personally with an NBA player that many of you know, as well as a celebrity actor that many of you know. But I'm not going to spill all the tea today, but I'm going to give you the exact strategies that I use in order to manifest that experience of meeting both of these wonderful gentlemen. But before I begin, welcome. If this is your first time here, I need you to subscribe and also like if all this information is helping you meet heaven right here on earth. But before I begin, welcome to the Holy Yogi, where we help you find the spiritual guru inside of you. Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. How you doing today? And if no one has told you today that they love you, let me be the first. I love each and every single one of you because love makes the world go round and round and round. And truly, love is the greatest medicine of them all. And simply put, ladies and gentlemen, love it always wins. So let's begin. The first thing that we want to establish with you, and that is you must first and foremost be in love with yourself. That's the first true love relationship that you will ever have. We established that in video 1 and also video 2. So check those out if this is your first time here. Because we're going to manifest love in 2025 using the law of attraction in every aspect of our lives. So once we've established that, the second thing what we need to do is make sure that we establish love, unconditional love, with our higher source and the most important being in our life. And who is that, ladies and gentlemen? That's God. Let me be very clear about this. To err is to be human. Let's keep it real. And we know our moms and dads love us. We know that sometimes it's a dog that loves us. We know that it's family, friends, loved ones, besties, the whole bit. But the reality of the situation is, to err is to be human. They're going to disappoint us. But the one source that you can depend on forever, ever, is God, the universe, Allah, Jehovah, Buddha, Jesus Christ, Yahweh, Confucius, Oludumare, whatever you, the Netarus, whatever you call it, Ma'at, whatever you call it for yourself. That's your primary love relationship that you need to attach yourself to, because it is complete, unconditional love. God is with you through thick and thin and always loves you and always wants the very best for you. And that is guaranteed. Guaranteed. Like Charles Barkley said, you can guarantee that. With God for you, who can be against you? That's your primary source. That's your rock for everything that you need. And no one, nothing else will be able to duplicate that. So once you have that understood, that you're loving yourself, and your first love affair is with the God, Goddess inside of you, and that will help you manifest and achieve anything and everything in your life. And that's the only source that you need in your life. You're full. You're fulfilled. You have everything that you need. And knowing that, no one outside of you can do you any harm, because you already are fulfilled and you already know where your source and your sustenance is. And you meet with that sustenance on a daily basis through what? First, prayer, our conversation with God. And that's the first thing that you need to do when you want to manifest a love relationship with a specific person. You want to make sure that you pray on it. You pray to God. You have that conversation with God, the universe, so it can orchestrate your steps and set up the divine connection by a divine appointment type of experience. Because when it's out there at that particular realm, serendipity comes into place. Miracles can happen. And you're going to need a miracle. Like I needed a miracle to meet these type of individuals. Keep in mind, did not have any connections, etc., but the divine connection to help manifest that. And with, white people, Europeans in America, the degree of separation is 6. But if African Americans in America, the degree of separations is 3. So we have a closer affinity, and both of these gentlemen were African American, closer affinity to making that connection a lot sooner and quicker because of that. So the first thing you do is have your conversation with God. I had my conversation with God, and that it was coming from a love perspective and not an obsession, a possession, or wanting to meet that person because, quote unquote, they were a celebrity. It was because the characteristics of that person was holy. They were kind, compassionate, considerate, loving, caring, responsible, respectful human beings and individuals with high ethics, morals, and values. Both of these gentlemen were very spiritual and even, I would say, religious to an extent. And they met my qualities of an individual that I wanted to meet, and they just happened to be celebrities. Let's make that very clear. So I had that conversation with God through prayer. The number 2 aspect, after you pray on it, you meditate. Meditation means God's answer back to you. So as I went into my meditation, basically confirming that this was a healthy situation and circumstances to be in, and orchestrating God speaking to me and telling me the divine steps to take in order to manifest this type of situation. Now, the third thing you need to do, you got to get those affirmations. Affirmations are to confirm with the universe exactly what you want to experience. So my affirmation was, I am meeting this specific person in order to see if there is a divine connection, period. Not demanding it, not stating it, to the point where I had to be my way. The universe had to conspire with me, and that he voluntarily wanted to have a relationship with me. So it had to be a divine connection. The universe would decide on this situation, not Elon. Though we always have hopes and dreams of things that we want, but what we want is what God wants for us. Let's be very, very clear about that. So long as you're in agreement and in alignment with God, things will happen out to your best outcome in the situation. Okay? So we got the affirmations going, okay, in regards to the situation, okay? We're coming in peace, we're coming in light, we're coming in love, we're coming in caring, we're coming in sharing, okay? We're coming in commonality, and the relationship also had to have a purpose. And what I meant by that is that these individuals, they had a purpose to do better in the community beyond what their career aspirations were, okay? To help their community become the best that they could possibly be based upon their circle of influence, okay? It always has to have a purpose to help or to assist other people to accomplishing their goals. The more you help people get what they want, in return, what happens? You get what you want. It's all about giving, and it's all about serving, okay? Whatever you do, your work is what? Your ministry. So we established all of that. There had to be common understanding, a common ground as far as it being something that was holy, that was going to make this world a better place, okay? Now, so after the affirmations, what are we going to do? We're going to visualize. We're going to visualize people without vision, they perish, as it said in the Bible. So we're going to visualize. We're going to see ourselves meeting that individual. We're going to see ourselves beforehand, what type of a conversation that we're going to have with that individual, okay? So it's no surprise. And also what we're going to do is focus on what is the feeling that is happening when we're in that type of environment. that it's going to come out of love. It's going to come out of positivity. It's going to come out of caring about that person, and vice versa. That person is going to come with that same vibrational frequency. So you visualize, meeting that person. You visualize, the circumstances that will be set up to make this thing happen successfully, okay? So after we go through our visualization, what do we want to do? We want to journal. You've got to write it down, okay? Journal the whole entire experience, because once you put it on paper, what happens on paper? It starts to become real, okay? And so when we put it on paper, what are we doing? We are planning, okay? We are bringing it into reality, okay? The goals, the dreams, the aspirations, just like you do for a business, just like you do when you go to college to get that degree, the same type of effort and intention that you put into all those other things in life, that's what you need to do as far as your love relationship. It must be planned, you must implement, and what you must practice, okay? So we're practicing being the righteous person that we want to be. We're practicing being of a higher echelon of individuals, because keep in mind that person was of a higher economic, social environment. So I had to elevate myself to a higher economic, social development, and then also higher positivity development, higher goals development. So I had to escalate myself to that level. And during that time, particularly the second person, I had became a millionaire. So that person was obviously a millionaire also, okay, having, a celebrity in that particular area. By happenstance, going about my life circumstances and getting into real estate investing and becoming a millionaire, I upscaled my economic situation. See, that's what happens. And that's why people don't understand that in order to get to the next level, you can't expect somebody to come down to you and come knocking on your door in the hood. You got to set yourself up into situations where you're climbing the ladder to get to the next level. It's like when Michelle and Barack Obama, before they even got together, what did she do? She ended up going to Princeton, getting her degree in, I think she was a pre-law, and then going on and getting her law degree. Where did she get her law degree from? No, I think she got her law degree from Princeton. I forgot where she went undergrad. Was it Columbia? Undergrad. But I know Barack, he went to Columbia, and then he got his law degree from Harvard. Okay. So, she got her law degree from Princeton. He got his law degree from Harvard. I can't remember. But anyway, make a long story short, they both separately improved themselves to come up to the economical level and political level where they became top lawyers, and then eventually they met at the same law firm, him being an intern and she being I think she was a partner or one of the associates of that particular law firm. And then the rest was history. You see, that's how it really works. You keep on working you keep on working on you to get to the higher echelon in order to put yourself in a situation in order to meet these type of individuals and people. So you journal, and then after you journal, what do? You manifest. That's the last step. So I went through all of those law of attraction principles of number 1, prayer. Number 2, meditating. Number 2, affirming. Number 3, visualizing. Number 4, journaling. Number 5, and then manifesting the experience to actually put myself in a serendipitous situation and actually meeting the person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you, come to the very last video on day 7, I'm going to share with you the outcome, because I did get a chance to meet both of those individuals. But I'm going to specifically share with you the last person that I met, the celebrity actor, and I'm going to share with you the serendipitous nature of it all. What I did was, and also I had my altar, put an altar, and he had written a book. And I put his book at my altar. Okay, I have my candles, I have my incense. Matter of fact, go to the, I think it's called the community post, and I share with you my altar. And I wonder if you guys have an altar, because not only is your body your first sacred temple, but your second sacred temple is your home. And it should be an altar where you're paying homage to God on a daily basis. Okay, and so I have his information or his book at my altar with my prayers and my meditation on a daily basis as I continue to go about my life circumstances. I didn't deviate for what my dreams and goals were, but I put in alignment that I would set up an opportunity where we would connect on a high vibrational frequency, if God willing. So make a long story short, after I had written my book, Dynamic Diva Dollars, for women who aren't afraid to become millionaires, I was booked to go to Chicago and do a radio show with Jesse Jackson's daughter. I forgot the local Chicago radio show, but Jesse Jackson's daughter, I know it's Cherie, but it begins with a, I don't want to say her name improperly. I apologize, but I can't remember it. But nevertheless, I did a radio show with her in regards to helping men and women. Once again, I'm on my purpose of becoming a millionaire by educating them about my success story, about how to become a millionaire and how they can copy it and duplicate that situation for themselves also. Okay. So in a nutshell, after I complete the radio show, lo and behold, in the next booth, literally did not know this, ladies and gentlemen, in the next booth, the celebrity actor was promoting his book that he had just completed with Roland Martin. You know Roland Martin, the celebrity news, a gentleman that was on CNN, but now he owns his wonderful, the Roland Martin show on YouTube. That's doing absolutely phenomenal. But nevertheless, he was doing a show with this gentleman. And I happened to, as I'm coming out from doing that radio show with Jesse Jackson's daughter, we bump into each other. And I said hello to him, how he's doing. I was introduced to him. We shook hands. Now you got to come to day 7 to see what the final outcome of that situation was. Oh, leave you in suspense. But that's what it takes, ladies and gentlemen. You put that energy and power out there, but you stay on your purpose. And if it is divine will, the universe will put you in situations and circumstances to make it happen for you. But it's got to be God's final decision-making process. So it's got to be what? A divine appointment with a divine connection via a divine intervention by the universe, God. It can't get any better than that. And that is how you can manifest love with a specific person. You got to be detail-oriented. You got to be specific with all of your intentions to accomplish your goal. But as you accomplish your goal, don't try to manipulate the situation to go in your favor. You continue to do God's work on this planet, and if it is meant to be, the universe will conspire with you to manifest whatever it is your heart desires. Keep this in mind, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to make this very clear, because even if it doesn't pan out with the specific person that you want to meet, God wants the very best for you. So get excited. There's something possibly better out. No, it's not something possibly. There's definitely something out there better than you that God has designed just for you. So keep that in mind. Never fret about anything, because the universe, God, whatever you call it for yourself, wants the very best for you. But you got to want the very best for yourself also. It's not sometimes what you think it is. Remember, it's always what God wants for you. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you get ready for tomorrow, because we're going to bring you more information on how to manifest love of your life with the law of attraction in 2025. And it's going to get better, because now we're going to break down all the things I just now mentioned to you in the next video. I'll see you then. And do me a favor. So tell me, how did you manifest love with a specific person? What strategies, holy strategies, did you use in the comment section below. Or if some of these strategies that you're going to use that I shared with you to help you accomplish your dreams and your goals to meeting your soulmate. I see you on the other side. Thanks so much. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And ding, 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 hit that notification bell. Love you all. Peace, light, and love.